Hey everybody, today is an exciting day because we're diving into the great things that 2023 has offered us. I've compiled my top 10 list, and trust me, you don't want to miss these, so let's jump right in. Kicking off our list at number 10, we have The Color Purple. This is a different take on the classical film. The Color Purple is a musical, and I really did enjoy this. This has music, it has dancing, and it really worked for me. The film really takes off once Fantasia, Taraji P. Henson, and Danielle Brooks comes into the story, and I can see any of them getting a nomination this Academy Award season. This is definitely a must-see. Coming in at number 9 is Super Mario Brothers. Yes, the iconic gaming duo has hit the big screen in a major way in 2023, making it into the $1 billion club. This movie did a great job bringing these beloved characters to life in such a way that it will just make your inner child do the happy dance. And I must say, the animation was really good too. Yes, I will admit the story is weak, but hey, the movie made $1 billion. And Jack Black as Bowser was so good. And look, we got one of the best songs of the year. Peaches, 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 peaches. Ah, oh, yeah. Oh. As we move into number 8, it's time to talk about Loki Season 2. Marvel fans, you gotta rejoice. The God of Mischief is back. And in Loki Season 2, it did not disappoint. Loki Season 2 wrapped up the best character story arc ever in MCU history. This spans over a decade, and to see Loki go from this evil villain to embracing his glorious purpose at the end of Loki Season 2, chef's kiss. Stepping into number 7 is Oppenheimer. Now, this film is a gripping historical drama about Oppenheimer and his role in developing the atomic bomb and how he was haunted by the fallout for the rest of his life. Christopher Nolan does it again. I mean, it's visually stunning. Cillian Murphy is great, and I would not be surprised if Robert Downey Jr. gets a supporting acting nomination in this film. Look, Oppenheimer is a cinematic experience that even though you really know what's going to happen, it will still leave you on the edge of your seat. Coming in at number 6, we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. The Turtles are back, and this time the action is cranked up to 11. Mutant Mayhem combines the nostalgia with this modern day excitement. The artistic design of this film is exceptional. It's similar to the Spider-Verse, but it still has its own flavor and its own take on it. And this film did a fantastic job combining the essence of what makes the Ninja Turtles so great. They're teenagers, and you really get to see that in this film, and the chemistry of all the brothers and what they have with each other really shows, and it's absolutely great. At the halfway mark, we have John Wick 4. Our favorite hitman is back. This movie was intense action, the combat, the stunts. It's adrenaline pumping all the way through. I mean, John Wick takes his fight against the high table and will not stop until he gets there. And the last hour of this film is some of the most intense, best action that I have ever seen. And the conclusion leaves you pondering and wondering the question, is this really the last time that we'll see John? I don't know, but what I do know is that this was a damn good film and it did not disappoint. Taking the 4th spot is The Last of Us. This was such a joy to watch. It came out in the very beginning of the year. It's very rare that a video game to a film adaptation is done so well. And this adaptation of the video game redefined how you are supposed to do it. And The Last of Us nailed it. The effects, the way the zombies looked, and the chemistry between Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey in this post-apocalyptic journey that's so emotionally charged, it left us all clamoring for season 2. The Guardians of the Galaxy are back for the 3rd and final installment at number 3 with Guardians of the Galaxy 3. This is James Gunn, baby, and it did not disappoint. Intergalactic adventures, check. A killer soundtrack, check. And of course, the humor that we all love, check. And Rocket's story and background is fleshed out in this movie, and it just gets right there. It gets you right there in the feels. Who would have ever thought that I would be crying over a CGI raccoon? But I did. I'm really going to miss this motley crew, and this movie was an amazing send-off to a group of superheroes we knew nothing about, but we all grew to love. Surprising everyone at number 2 is Barbie. Barbie absolutely crushed in 2023. The social media explosion was everywhere, and of course, it made it to the $1 billion club. Margot Robbie plays the iconic doll in this live-action makeover. She is absolutely fantastic, and Ryan Gosling as Ken is good, and he definitely is one of the major standouts in this film. He is owning this role, and it had me cracking up. And look, this movie is not just for kids. This movie has a message, it challenges the stereotypes, it delivers empowerment, and it has heart. It's no wonder this movie made $1 billion. So before we get to number 1, I have a few honorable mentions, and they are The Marvels, Dungeons & Dragons Honor Amongst Thieves, and Godzilla -1. All great movies, and if I had a top 13, they would have been there, but they just didn't make my cut for the top 10 list. Drum roll, please. Taking the crown at the number 1 spot is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. This animated masterpiece stole all of our hearts with this unique animation style, compelling storyline, and this multiverse of spider people. All of the actors are bringing their A game. Oscar Isaac, Haley Steinfeld, Daniel Kaluuya as Spider-Punk, which was my favorite, and Shamik Moore. If you haven't seen this movie, what are you waiting for? I said it before and I'll say it again. I would not be surprised if this movie is nominated for several awards for Best Picture. It's just that good. And there you have it, my top 10 list for 2023. Whether you're a fan of action, drama, or animated series, there's something for everybody this year. Let me know in the comments your favorite film from the list, which ones made the list, which ones you thought should have made the list. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more content.
Do it.
And until next time, happy watching. Bye.